typing in there. It's just not going live. Oh, now we're live. Okay.
You're live.
I'm live. You're live. So Virginia is stuck in the store, and I got Runa.
Hello.
Runa's been making our needles.
Yeah.
So you have to show them because you made a bunch of new ones, and they're cool looking.
This is the start of a needle. It's a big one. And this is a short one.
So we can...
Yeah. And the end result will be something like this.
It's so cool. Look at the grain. I would get better light on it, but maybe if I hold it closer to you. Does it show better grain?
No, I think it's
speckled. It's because I think we're in the shade a little bit.
Yeah.
It's cool. That one's got a strap. It looks almost like it's like gouged, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's flat.
Or we can make out of moose bone.
That one's going to be pendant. Julie Miners has already taken dibs on that one. Because then you can have an, oh crap, I lost my needle. I forgot my needle pendant.
I think these are made out of willow. And the dark spots is almost rotten wood. It's not soft, but it's going to get soft. That's because of the dark colors.
Yeah.
It's on its way to rot. And then you get a lot of these nice patterns. Or you can use goat horn. And goat horn is more flexible than bone and wood. So it's more sturdy, actually. So it can be bent a little bit without breaking.
No, don't do that. You look like you're going to break it.
No.
Don't break the precious needles.
So...
but you did a new thing on this one.
Yeah, I polished them with some electric tools, and if I polish at the same spot a bit longer, then they turn white. The spots turn white.
See little white speckles on there. I think it looked like a cow. I wonder if I have to turn it this way. Try holding it that way. Does it show up better? You gotta hold it. There, you can see it.
Yeah, the white spots are because of the horn is burnt a little bit, and then you get the white spots.
This would have been a better direction to sit.
Yeah. Yes.
So how are you making them out of horn? By the way, your sister's online. She says, Fina Nola, du har laget kjære bror.
Hei, det kommer snart nordover. How?
You have more? Yeah, tell me how you make them out of horn.
Yeah, first you have...
because they're bent.
Yeah. The needles will be bent too,
because
we have to follow the fibers of the wood or the horn. The horn contains out of fibers.
Yeah.
Bone is not that kind of fibers, so bone can be made in all size or shapes, actually.
You can answer me a question, because I thought Mona was nuts when she said she thought her bone needle was bending, and then I realized mine's starting to bend too. If you can see that.
Yeah, maybe. But
why is it doing that? I didn't know it could do that. I didn't know bone could
can bend a little bit.
No, but it's like bending with use. And it's
because you use it in the same way all the time, and then it automatically will bend.
I didn't know it'd get stuck like that though.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I didn't
know they could do that.
When it gets warm, it kind of softens a little bit, and then it's bends like that.
Huh. But the wood doesn't do that, or?
I don't know. Maybe.
I haven't seen a needle do that before, unless it was like metal.
Wood too. That's no problem. You have to just moist it and warm it up, then you can bend wood. That is not wood though, so I'm not sure the same works with my bone. So.
How long does it take you to make a needle? Now, before we tell them how much we charge.
I'm not sure I'm going to tell it.
Don't talk. I see you working on them though.
Yeah, but if I only use knife and stuff like that, it takes a lot of time. But I'm cheating a little bit. I use electric tools. Sorry.
You cannot speak such language in this village.
But no, I know that. But
I know, I'm just kidding.
The needles it's just the same. It just is quicker to make. So I make them in 45 minutes maybe.
Well, that's not bad, but how many do you break along the way?
Normally no one.
Really?
I break them when I travel around with them. Yesterday I broke one because I had it in my purse and I sat on my purse and then the needle broke.
Don't do that to the needles. That's evil. The poor needle. What did it ever do to deserve?
I don't know. So I found out some of this. Some people are using these needles for weaving. Then
I do.
And then they like big needles like this one.
Yeah,
it's easier. And when you have a curved tip, it's easier to get in and out of this.
It is with the bent. Yeah, because the ones that I've been using, the metal ones I'm using, those are actually weaver's needles. The ones that are like that long because they have a flat.
Yeah.
They're a little flat on the tip, but some of them are curved and some of them aren't. You made a one with that was the curved tip.
Yeah, that was the one that broke yesterday. But that
was a good one.
Yeah, but I can fix it. It's just going to be a little bit shorter. That's
all. But it won't be okay.
Yeah.
Poor needle.
So the problem, the needles sell faster than I make.
Yeah. If I scroll back a little bit, we have more conversation here. But Susan J. May says, "Oh, I need another one," and then she writes down here, "Yes, me, I weave with yours."
Oh, good.
Yeah.
One idea: when you have needles, you have to cover them with oil now and then because they will dry out and then they splinter easier. So I use normally olive oil or any kind of food oil, rapsol or whatever.
Because now you're going against something I always say, the lanolin in the wool.
Yeah.
Is that enough? Because I've always
I'm not sure that is enough, but many people use yarn without lanolin at all. So.
Yeah, well, the acrylic and stuff in the cotton that won't do it, but with the wool, with the lanolin.
Yeah, maybe, but
that's how my bone needle turned yellowish.
Yeah.
And plastic.
But just in case, just once now and then, just coat them with olive oil, so they don't dry out.
So do they darken with different oils too?
Yeah, you can use different kinds of oil. You can use walnut oil that is dark, then the wood gets darker. I'm not sure. I use oil on bone and horn needles too. I think that's actually just good, but I don't think they will darken with darker oil.
I have another question. When you make the eyes, do you do that before you finish carving, or do you do it at the very end? Because sometimes doesn't it split when you make the eyes?
No.
And then all that wonderful needle.
When I use it, I use a drill because I don't want it to split. Because when you use a drill, then it doesn't split. But if you try to make a hole with a knife, then it might split, and then it's too late.
Oh, okay. But the drill will always.
Yeah. So I do it at the end before polishing.
Yeah. Good on you. Let's see. We got comments. For one, there are people noticing that I was able to type, but it just kept getting stuck on saying going live before it went live. So that's why it was dark in the beginning.
Says that because I can't read.
You can read, you just can't see. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Charlotte is here. She said she made it to the channel on her day off. Hello, and Ola.
Yeah.
Oh God, the crazy lady's here.
Oh my God.
You can't knit with glass.
What's the problem?
You can't.
I can't needle by needle.
There's no hole in it.
I can't needle by needle. No, that's not my job.
See what I bought from Lisa today.
This is the stuff that I make beads from. The Vikings had tiny little squares like this, and these big rods. I guess we can do needle binding with it, can we?
It has to have a hole in it.
Oh, it's much nicer sound on mine than yours. Listen to that sound and look at those colors. Isn't it much nicer?
If I say I like his needles more.
Oh, shit.
I think they will break easily, maybe.
Crazy bead lady is back. Yeah. Did you buy beads from her today, though?
Yeah.
You are a little bit more decorated than normal.
Yeah, this is for my blue tunic. That's why I have the red.
Oh, yeah, when you're being all fabulous.
Yeah.
With the red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Very Norwegian and very rich colors.
Mm.
Apparently in the Viking age. Arlene Cross is here. She says, good morning from sunny and hot Winnipeg. They're going to 37 degrees Celsius today.
Oh.
That's way too much.
Yeah.
It's like 17 degrees too much.
Yeah.
It's not quite the same here. No, it's just right, actually.
Yeah, it's good. It's not too hot and it's not too warm.
No, I
Not,
think it's
not
just,
too hot or not too cold. I mean.
it started to mist a little bit a few minutes ago, but I think that stopped unless you're getting wet because we're a little under a roof.
Yeah.
That's why we're probably facing the wrong way with the sun. Susan Youngman says, good morning. The blacksmith sweater is absolutely stunning. And I'm not working on it right now. I should be, but I have to count. So I'm not. What about you in a sweater? Do you need one? Because I'm not making another one.
No, I have a sweater. I never thought about that.
No, it's not a Viking find, though. Very important to say that it is not a Viking find.
I make my own clothes.
He did. I watched.
Yeah, I got a lot of help from her.
Yeah, we basically cut it up together, and we kind of like Mona cut it, and then I did these really big basting stitches on there, and then gave it to him and said, "So." I did that. Yeah, but you did all the underseam. That's just decoration.
Yeah.
But you did the rest, and he made a pair of pants too.
Mm-hmm.
Did it all by himself. Pretty close, anyway. That's at least the story. I'm sticking to it. And the wonderful colors. Yeah, those were all, he's getting a good deal on that one because they're all from green batches of yarn. Kept throwing everything in an iron pot, was going green. So we've just decided that we probably don't even need a plant in the iron pot. It'll just go green at this point. I don't know. We're going to test that theory though.
Yeah.
Anyway, but they were hanging up on display all last summer, so they're very wind blown. So he's getting a good deal. And that's why he's got so many different shades of green in the blacksmith sweater. Just to clarify, that's not the blacksmith. No, that's the needle guy. Everybody needs a needle guy. And Regina's here. Regina Di Giovanni. Hello, peeps. I'm going to ask her if she got dressed up because I always do. She used to get dressed up for us just to watch us on during Corona. I thought that was really nice.
Yeah, that's good.
We said we could appreciate it. Christina is here. She says she has her amazing needles. She's the one that bought needles from you.
Yeah, I know.
So she's very happy. Well, it's Christina.
A lot of comments.
A lot of comments. They're entertaining us. Siv is here. Hi, flotta vikinger savner Viking Byom massa. Siv is the one from Vestby that comes from the same part of Norway as you. We miss her too.
I'm not from Vestby.
No. She's not originally from Vestby.
Yeah, from Hovin. Yeah.
But she lives in Vestby now.
I think maybe Heidi might know her.
Heidi, if you look up in the chat and see Siv Johansson, do you know her?
She's not called Siv Johansson from the beginning.
No.
She had another name, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. Well, you'll have to.
Yeah.
They can type to each other. She's probably got a maiden name.
Yeah, she's from Hovin, as far as I know.
Yeah, just she came here with her family to visit the village, and she was super excited, and I did not find the needle in time before she left, so I have to bring that back. I have a tendency to put things in the village at the beginning of the summer, and then I can't remember where until I pack it up at the end of the summer, so that's handy. Julie Miners is here. She says, yes, dibs on that one, the bone one with the necklace. She gets that one, or did someone else have it before? I forgot to ask you.
That is available. Yeah.
It's available.
I have to take away the ones that are already sold.
If you sell hers, she'll be very crushed now. Yeah. And she also says hi, of course. Siv Jansson writes, kan du lage ett par nålar med bein I med 2 hull till mig, Rune?
Yes.
Gubben nektar att laga med till mig, då det stinker. So basically, Siv is saying that she needs him to make a bone needle with 2 eyes because her husband absolutely refuses to make anything out of bone because it stinks.
Yeah, it does.
She's not wrong.
But horn is even worse than
is it?
Bone. Yeah.
I didn't know that. We have Virginia walking the runway. Susan J. Main likes the white speckled one, Runa. Nella's here from Finland, I believe. She says, I'm just about to cut the look like a Merovingian dress. Merovingian dress. Do you know this one, the Merovingian?
Yeah, Merovingertiden.
Okay, I've got to learn.
It's a time period.
Hello. On the curtain linen and coat wool.
Yeah.
Rona did such a good job filling in.
I'm literally.
You want it? What are you kicking him out? Thank you for playing with us, Runa. Runa is going to drive home after a hard-earned day at work. He was Virginia's filler, but now look how pretty he looks.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
We're still reading through comments. We had a little issue in the beginning. It just said going live and got stuck.
Oh,
Actually, I can shut that window. But the typing went in. So that was good.
Good. So at least we don't have this very bad pop-up thingy chat.
No, that we can have it actually in the window, full screen and everything, so we can see
Great.
every
Well, hello
sword.
everybody.
Virginia's back. We're a little upset today. Why? Because Mona and Mia have left us.
Yes.
Could have probably said that the last time that this was her last chat for a while, but I didn't. For some reason, I thought she was leaving on Sunday. So this morning, she's standing there in motorcycle gear and she's getting ready to leave.
I wasn't ready for this.
No.
I wanted to trap them somehow in a cage.
And keep them?
And
You know,
keep
like
them here.
another lockdown?
Another lockdown.
We could lock her in again.
But yeah, oh well.
We will get her back. They're not going to be gone that long, though.
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, they like.
They were.
this
Oh, I
place
see.
so
And
much.
Mia's online too. She
Oh,
says, "Hello. We are all
hello.
safe at home." They must have been driving all day. Well, actually,
Yeah.
they're about 4 hours for them, or 3 hours, maybe. Maybe
Yeah.
not so bad.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised because they were, and I was, oh wow, so you did go fast though.
So that means Mona did not freeze on the way home.
Yes.
That or Mia ditched
And she
her.
didn't break ribs.
She didn't break any
She
ribs.
didn't break any ribs.
A toe? Not even a toe?
I mean,
She can't take a motorcycle ride without breaking something.
What? She's not delivering. Oh.
And then, Julie says, "Oh no, sitting on noodles." Apparently, you know that really nice needle that Runa had with the tip on it?
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, where's that?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's the needle I sat on."
Oh no.
I know the needle abuse. But I was asking him how long does it take to make a needle, and he's like, "Oh, I don't want to say because he used modern tools, but maybe at maybe 45 minutes." And they said, "Yeah, but that's not counting the ones that break." And then we got in the conversation of, "Well, I'm good; they don't break." And then he sat on one, so I guess he did. No,
Oh god.
but there's always because they
But
will break on the
why?
making.
Why?
I know you don't sit on the. Actually, I did kneel on one of mine once, and now I have a shorter one.
Well, I have.
And that's exactly what Anne was saying here too. If they
Yeah.
break, make a shorter one.
Yeah.
And then they become pendants. You have to hold the bone one or the ones on the string there.
Oh.
And Julie's got dibs on the bone one.
Yes.
Because some people like Ann Decker use needles that are this small. I can't do it. Yeah, make it work. Model that needle, honey.
Well, no, I was just like.
Oh, well, okay then. No, but to put it on a string is a smart idea because then it's both a pendant and an emergency. Oh crap! I forgot my needle.
Yeah.
Nothing
That's
worse.
a good idea.
Yeah, but it's just the right size, and it almost kind of looks like a tooth when you're hanging it.
Yeah.
I just noticed that
Like,
when it's on you, it
know,
almost looks like a tooth.
Those ones.
You need 2 vampire ones, and then Woody in the middle. You can do it. We've got plans.
Actually, because it has like these little beads on the
I know.
side.
You could just add 2 little
I like it.
vampire Woody. Oh man,
Has
behind.
Woody been a vampire all this time? That's why he never comes out.
Do you have any bite marks in the morning that you can't explain? Oh, Lisa's decorating me again. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I think you look so boring in this Viking clothes.
Oh, you put yellow. You know how I feel about
Thank
yellow.
you.
Thank
You
you.
look great in yellow. Just sit silent. If
But
you can
Lisa,
fall-
you're going to do something very exciting and new to Gudvangen this year.
I'm going for bicycling.
But you are, where are you bicycling? Are you bicycling?
My husband said, I have never seen you bicycling for 40 years. Today I'm going bicycling
Yeah, but you're
on
not,
the ocean.
there you go.
Because you don't
That's
bring it
the-
all away.
You're going biking on the ocean. Yeah, you're not biking in the road. You're biking on an ocean. Yeah. She keeps running away from the camera.
Oh.
She's going hydro biking.
Yes. We have hydro bikes around here.
We got hydro bikes this year. This is new, and they're not very Viking.
Yeah, they're not very Viking,
No.
but they're still very enjoyable.
So you have to go over the wall, and then you can go hydro biking.
I could walk on water.
Yeah,
You
could-
knew.
Oh no, you can't. Oh my God, that's gonna go straight to her head. The longer curved needle that she has is brilliant for what I do. I saw the needles that Susan bought; they're really cool. But yeah, it was. Yeah, you remember the first batch?
Yeah.
Oh, he's on tours here. Hello, Karin. Hello, Runa. Best guide ever. That's
Oh,
right. She had
cool,
Runa.
cool.
Well, now Virginia's here, so you're not supposed to say that because she's a guide.
Well, I actually don't feel bad about that because all of us have so different tours.
Mm.
Even
They are
sometimes
different.
we say some things, some other guys say some other things, and even the way we approach it, it's pretty much our personality. So some people are more serious and more factual. Some people tell more jokes, whatnot. So but
I do jokes.
yeah. So it's each style. So it's not best guide ever. Is you've only had one guide.
Best male guide. Best Norwegian guide. No, we got 3 of those.
And we also have males too.
And we also have 3 males. I'm working on this now. Best
Best short hair guide.
best short hair guide.
That we can do.
That we can do.
Because he's the only one with short hair.
Best over 40. 5.
Yeah.
6. Yeah, best
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, that we can do too.
He can do that too. Okay. He said Marcus made some needles out of chopsticks, quick and dirty. Dirty. I bet if they had soy sauce on them, maybe. That'd be good though. Then they'd like. I would do that. But actually, yeah, William Solberg used to make them out of chopsticks too. Just some really quick ones that you could just kind of try it, see how you just to learn the skill. That was a good idea too.
So you're not so worried also about investing on it, I guess.
No, and if it breaks, but just to give it a shot. I think you could give those away as like a promo or something here. Give it a go, kind of a hook, line, and sinker. Now that you like this, imagine what it would be like if you did it with a real needle. Oh, I like that. Yeah, the oil from the hands isn't enough. Oh, I didn't think about that. I was thinking of the oil from the lanolin because we were talking about oiling that. He did recommend it, but he said it's not necessarily. Some woods are more drier than others, so if the lanolin might not be enough, but also people use other yarns that don't have lanolin in it, like acrylic or cotton or linen or silk or something like that. Because that's what I told him. He was contradicting me on that one because I always said the lanolin in the wool is enough to oil the needle, and he said do it anyway. But I think it's because after putting all that time into making the needles, he doesn't want to see them break.
Yeah.
But
and I mean, you need just such a tiny amount of oil anyway, so
not much at all.
It won't hurt.
And he polishes them with a piece of leather.
Yeah,
which was a good idea.
And the oil in the hands, well, I don't know how much antibac are you using, because right now what I don't have is oil on my hands. It's the last thing I have. They're so dry. So.
I've been spinning all day, so then I do have lanolin in there. But if I wasn't spinning, they'd be more cracked than this. Sores. I don't have Mia's finger, though. That would be like, but look at how dirty. I remember in the beginning of Corona when we're sitting there in the lockdown and thinking, my fingers have never been so clean in the Viking village ever.
Yep.
We're back to
normal.
Back. We're back.
Oh, yeah. No. Never can get my fingers or my nails clean.
No. I thought maybe it was the fire.
The problem is like this one, for example. This one, well, maybe not like that, but like that you can see it looks dirty, but it's not. I mean, it's clean, but it's stained. So it doesn't matter how much I try to clean it. It's stained, so it will stay like that.
Yeah, but I haven't figured out what's staining it yet. It's not the fire, but I don't know. I don't know.
At this point, there was a
mystery.
Time,
it's Viking dirt.
There was a time I had them like this because of the nettles. They stained my nails and it wouldn't go, so it might be that.
It could be then, yeah, because I haven't been doing nettles, but I have been doing more fire.
But the firewood could be too.
The ash. I mean, yeah. Oh, maybe
mystery
trolls. We'll be trolls. No, it's Viking. We could bottle this crap.
Oh yeah.
You could have Viking fingernails.
And as I always say, being a Viking is the best excuse ever. Why do you have dirty nails? I'm a Viking.
Duh. So Kiyosuke is here. Hello. Julie Miner says you need to have a good drill. Then about he was saying that if you would if you used a drill to make the eye, then it wouldn't break. I'm thinking he's got more luck than other people I know too, but that's what you have to have a good drill. Then maybe that's the thing. Jim King is here. My needles are made from an old piece of oak, very smooth and hard, made by hand too. No electricity.
Cool.
Oak is a really nicely strong wood. We have a lot of that where I come from. There is oak in Norway, but in the southwest, Vestfold, there's a lot more. And the ones around Midgard Museum are really old. They're probably as old. They've been there since the Vikings. They're huge. So I go collect acorns and plant dye with them. And welcome, Jim King. They're saying hi to Lisa and Runa. And Decker says, if your wool has enough lanolin, that's good. Olive oil can go rancid. Oh, if you aren't allergic to it. Walnut oil will also polymerize and make a smooth coat. I do use walnut oil on my plates and things here, forks and stuff. But yeah, you don't want to give that one to somebody who's allergic to nuts. But hair oil and hand oil will work too if the fiber isn't too dry and you use the needles frequently. I did wash my hair today though. Does it look smoother now?
At the end of the week, right before taking a shower.
At the end of it, yeah. Right up here where it's really bad. This makes so much sense now.
When you're scratching your
head.
I
know. That's why my needles didn't go dry.
We're
onto something here.
We're onto something.
Oh, we could bottle that too. Viking oil. We're going into business.
Oh God.
Susan J. Mason said we had 34 degrees here in Suffolk today. Gorgeous. They had 37 over in Winnipeg.
Oh God.
That's way too hot. Way too hot. I like today. Today is good.
I'm losing my flower.
How about you look so pretty with your we have to kind of turn it this way every once in a while to show. Ta-da! Because the light's better in that direction, but I wasn't sure if it was going to rain. And then, of course, we wanted to do the pottery and stuff in the background. Oh, I see Amaretta's over there. And now they're saying goodbye to Runa and hello to Virginia.
Hello, people.
Siv writes, jag är inte från Hoven, men från Trondheim. Men har bott många år på Hoven. Mitt namn var Larvik. Okay, so they've made friends now. Siv is actually not from Hoven, but from Trondheim, so pretty near the same spot of Norway anyway. Let's see what else did I skip here. And Decker said, she'll make 2 pairs of socks, but no more sweaters for me. Oh, she did. She brought it there. I did rip. Okay, I brought the sweater.
Yes.
Show
us. We want to see.
I did bring the sweater, and it's not had much progress.
Yeah, but you have to go back a lot, though.
Yeah, I did. I ripped up. I think when I got it in the light, I realized I actually didn't. I missed a row or something. So, but now I need to make it smaller because do you see there? If I fold it, maybe this way. You can see the bottom got wider. It's sticking out like this much on each side. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to taper.
But they keep doing that. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's why I'm thinking I might have stretched this new yarn a little thinner than the other, and therefore either I just am not nearly as stressed as I was when I was doing the rest of the sweater.
For example, Mia had the same problem.
Yeah, that it was going wide all of a sudden in the arm. I don't know how well it shows.
I had the same problem with my...
shouldn't go wide, but it is. There. It seems to, I don't know.
With my first one.
Yeah, well then maybe that might be it because it's the same amount of stitches. I haven't decreased any, but either that or you guys put much more pressure on me at the other part and I just felt a little too relaxed. So if you can just stress me a little more on this, we'll get a little tighter and then it will be good.
Stress her out.
Because I'm decreasing. Oh no, they've seen me stress. It's not pretty.
No. Nobody.
No, but this sweater will get, let's see. I am working on the hat though. This is the last of the sheep hats.
It looks so cool.
But this is the black sheep. I did have about 20 stitches extra than this hat, but I'm liking that it's a little loose because it will flip up again.
Yeah.
Usually I increase like right about here when it's gonna flip up. This flower is looking tragic on me.
Yeah, I took it out already.
Yeah. It's hard to see the light on that one too.
It's so cool. The color is
amazing. Yeah, and that's the dark sheep. Yeah, I like it. And then I'll start making pouches with the rest of them and throw them in the store. So if you need a pouch made out of that, keep an eye on. Keep an eye out, and eventually you can order it in the Viking shop. Yeah. We still have to take that online, but it's in the plans. And hi, Virginia. Roxy's here with the ducks. We've already established that. Nice size, says Anne. And always on tour says hi, Virginia by Runa. Julie Miners was crying because we got rid of Runa.
Well,
he served his purpose. We got the
life
needle.
is life. We need to move on.
La na 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 na.
I don't know which song.
Na na na. Life is life. Da, da, da. See, she knows it. It's an 80s thing.
Okay.
You're too young for this. Let's just skip a few things. The best eyebrows guide. That's you.
Awesome. I
Yeah.
can take that title.
You can take the best eyebrows guide, and Karin is the best horse of Gudvangen guide. That's right, horse, which technically means hair in Norwegian, but we'll. Oh hell yeah, I will own that. Yep.
Yes, yes.
What is the
Take
difference
it.
between a Viking ship and a Viking boat? Size does matter. Okay, so I'm going to earn that title. Alicia Maynard is here. Good morning, she says. And she said, Julie Miners wrote, that's true. I've been working from home. No anti-bac needed. Well, then she's oily. You bottle that. Robin is here. Robin 78. Those dirty, dirty girls. Well, I think we know which Robin that is. How are you doing too? He says, and so how are you guys doing? No, how is Robin doing? And welcome.
Yes, yes.
Jim King is here. Also, we talked about him earlier. He said he's from New Forest in south of England. Oh, cool. We're getting more British people now because I've been advertising on SCA because it overlaps. We do a lot of the same hobbies and a lot of the same crafts, and we should hang.
Yes.
We should hang.
Yes. The more knowledge, the better. The
Mhm.
more sharing crafts, the better.
Yes.
I'm all for it.
Regina Di Giovanni writes, sandalwood oil is good too. It probably smells really good as well. Oil press might be a bit uncomfortable, wrote Ann Decker.
Oil press?
Because we're going to bottle the oil. So if we have to press I don't know, on the last day before washing. I don't think it's that hard.
Can we just sell, like, grab a piece of something and then like this, and it doesn't need to be, they don't need to have
I
the
can do
oil. They can have like a sample.
You can have a sample. Oh yeah. Well, we don't need much oil for a needle. We did discuss this.
Okay.
A few precious drops. Maybe one drop will do.
There we go.
Yeah,
an oily fabric, so they can use it for oiling the thing, the tiny shine.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be intense moisturizing, just a coating.
Yes.
That's it.
And then, of course, now I just thought about too. Rune is collecting hair for his belt, or whatever it's going to be, his war belt.
Yeah.
We could give him the oily stuff, and it'll serve as a double purpose.
We're treating the hair from time to time.
This needle has been treated with real Viking oil. It's a selling point. Jam and Sweatpants is here. Andrea says, I love the colors of the Blacksmith sweater. Me too. Actually, as when we started doing that, we decided that green was not so much a color we were going to try to avoid, but we were going to replicate it. And you actually did dye your bag. Yeah. That you have. That one there. The one sitting way over there. Yeah.
That one.
Yep. Her mystery bag. The one that she did. The one with the hips.
Yes.
Yep. She made that one with that green yarn. We decided we have to do that more intentionally though. Do different shades of the same color and put them together because it looks so cool. But somebody wrote on one of the groups I posted that it looks like chainmail. Yes, that is going to make Anders the blacksmith. And she did take the comment later though. He was quite happy about that because that's what we were saying too when we were looking at it. It looks kind of like chainmail, so it I don't know, it's not the right color for it. I have to turn it. We're facing the wrong way today, but yeah, it does look kind of like chainmail.
It's very cool. Actually, the reason why I made my gigantic tunic was just because of that. Because I thought, okay, that sweater is cool.
It was really cool. Oh, but yours is nice with the teeny tiny little stitches in Dalarna.
Yes.
I need to do something in Dalarna again. Another one I need to do is make a hat in Oslo M1 with a mid connection where you connect.
Oh, yeah.
Because that one also tends to look a little woven. So if I find the needle here. If you go to...
I like everything that looks woven.
Oh, I know. But it also gives a ridged edge. So here, if we can see the end of my Oslo stitch, you would normally bind here.
You want me to hold it on the other
side?
Maybe?
You bind there. Yeah, maybe that's it if you hold it like that. Yeah, because we would normally connect... Whoop, it's falling. We would normally connect there at the top. But M1 is you connect in the middle. And the pearls or the diamonds There we go. Yeah, now you can see where it is. Otherwise, you do also just the same. It's just that little connection change. So I want to do a hat like that to see how it's going to turn
All
out.
the possibilities. I mean,
Possibilities are endless.
I once I was like, oh, I need to try all the possibilities once, and then I realized there's too many possibilities.
There's like
so
10,000. I mean, as many ways as you
yeah,
can tie a knot.
you know, I might just take some time and whatnot and blah blah blah.
Yeah. But I did start making samples. I think I have like 20 samples of different stitches, and then this is going to take forever. So, but to get there. IJM Sweatpants says it's 72 degrees and cloudy in Duluth, Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Hometown. My hometown. 72 is perfect. It's a bit like this.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say because I don't do I'm
trying to figure out what that is.
Fahrenheit, I'm afraid.
We will cheat and look at a device of temperature. If I go to Duluth, because that's on my phone, it says 21 degrees. So I'm assuming it's about give or take a couple degrees. So yeah.
Okay.
And then Gudvangen is, of course, I still think it's measuring the top of the mountain.
Yes. It just doesn't make sense to me. Why would you put the station at the top of the mountain?
Yeah, because it says it's 13 degrees here. There's no way it's only 13 degrees here. We would be much colder. I am wearing wool.
Well, I'm wearing wool too. Well, just a bit. Just for the chin.
We're wearing wool. Julie says no crying because Mona left. No, or they are crying because Mona left.
Yes, absolutely.
We need
join me. Join me this tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The pain is real.
The pain is real.
Could do like a Blair Witch kind of thing.
What?
Like Blair Witch, you know, when they're crying and they got tears and snot running down their nose.
No, but hopefully at least Mona will come back soon.
September, I think, and that's only about 2 weeks away now.
So I'm very excited for that. It's like, this is too long, 1 month.
We told her she had to make sure she got here before the next lockdown, if there is one. But we're not actually headed towards another lockdown yet, but we are going up a little bit in corona numbers, but not much, just enough that I hear Poland, for example, has to go now into quarantine when they come over the border again. So there's a little bit of change.
Yeah, in Spain as well. I know my family told me. Yeah,
there's like a new change there all of a sudden because of the numbers went slightly up into Norway, but not much, just a little bit. I think we went from having 13 new cases a day to 44 in one day and then 35 today. And they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like,
But we also had a cruise ship, or not a cruise ship, but a ferry boat that had a bit of an accident or something. And a few too many cases came off that one. And so they're trying to control it. So it could already be under control and just a reflection of that.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, step by step, we'll manage, and we will.
We've got this. If not, we are good now in the fjord. But if Mona gets here before any end of it, if there is a new lockdown, then we need Mona here before then.
Yes.
Get trapped on the right side of the wall.
Yes.
Jim Kinks has not heard that song in a very long time. He knows which song I was talking about. We will teach her. I will educate her.
I'm still confused.
I will educate her. It will be good. My age is showing 47. Roxy says her car said it was 41 on her drive home from Suffolk. I'm assuming that was Celsius, and that's flipping hot.
Yeah.
With no working air condition either.
I feel you.
No wool for you.
I'm from Spain, but the hot part of Spain, so I know what it is.
Did you see?
You can survive. You can do it.
I could not. Cannot do it.
Yeah.
Did you see Jens Eriksson? She's not here yet, by the way, for some reason. Either she hasn't made her chat function working. But anyway, she posted on Instagram and in the needle binding group a picture of a hat on her mannequin guy, the white head. And she said that she appreciates and would like to give extra thanks to the mannequin for modeling that hat in this hot weather. I thought that was good. All credit goes to the mannequin.
Yes. You
suffer
can do
for
it,
us.
mannequin. Miss Mannequin. Well, Mr. Mannequin.
Yoik Silver is here. Hello again. We've seen that one before. I know the name isn't Yoik. I don't know how to pronounce that, but there's a lot of J's and I's and not enough consonants.
Please illuminate us. How do we pronounce your
Yoik.
name?
We could just call him Silver.
Silver.
Oh, it's Lyra.
Ah!
I was going to say, I know we've seen that name before. There we go. My memory is getting better. It's hard enough to remember that home with my bookshelf is Julie Miners. And I Jam in my sweatpants is Andrea, although I do prefer the name I Jam in my sweatpants because I mean, hey, it was.
But no, we're trying. We're getting, you know.
I Jam in my Viking clothes.
Yes, yes. Oh wait, Yui Jik.
Yui
What?
Jik lol.
Lol.
Laugh out loud.
Yeah, I know.
I can do this. I can do computer language, chat room language. 65 near San Francisco, California. Wow, that's actually not bad because I'm assuming that's Fahrenheit. That means a little colder than here. Unusual. Susan J. May, 2 days ago, I read that we had 744 new cases. Numbers going up a bit here too, where she is at. That's not Norway, but wow.
Yeah.
And then I heard U.S. was ready for another lockdown, and thank you for remembering. You're welcome. Angela is here.
Yes.
Angela is our chieftain's other half.
Yeah.
She could be the chiefess. Well, they're not married yet, but the plans are in there. You need to do it. They've been planning this for at least 3 years
almost
now.
like it. I mean, the
Close
difference
enough.
is just the papers.
Except for she usually lives in England and he lives here, so they just need to kind of get on the same side of the
sea
world or whatever, same part of the world anyway. It'll be good. No, they are in the same part of the world. What's the same landmass?
Yes.
We can do that.
Yes, we can do the same landmass.
They need to get in the same landmass. She was going to come down today, but I don't see her yet.
But she's such a sweet.
She's so cute. Yeah. She nearly panicked because she had to take a plane over, and apparently they were sitting too close to each other.
Yeah.
So
I can understand, for example, that it can be a little bit shocking if you come from another country where the measures are very strict.
Yeah.
And you come here to Norway, because I'm not gonna say like we are like whatever.
Yep.
But it doesn't feel like it's been a pandemic at all.
No, it's
Norway.
been feeling good. No. So we're actually doing pretty well here, but there is one noticeable change I've noticed with more people coming in from the rest of Europe is we have to have a face mask when they're doing archery and axe throwing. You have no choice. We're too close to you. You have to have a face mask on. We don't, they do. And if they don't have one, we can sell them a cheap one, or one for a cheap price anyway, so that they can participate still. However, with the new people coming in over Europe, almost all of them have their own. That is quite cool. So kudos to the people hanging on to them anyway, because that was something nobody had before.
That for sure. Right now, most of the times when I say you need a face mask, they all have it. So, yeah.
It's blowing a little.
Yeah.
No, so that's good.
I was going to say the summer breeze, but we've had such a weird summer with almost no summer. That it's not a summer breeze.
No, but it's a nice breeze.
And did you tell them about the avalanches?
We had an avalanche yesterday and the day before, and a little today too.
Oh,
same spot.
Today too. I didn't see that. But
yeah,
okay,
it is
massive one.
This was big. I will let you use the word massive.
Massive.
In the beginning, when Mona came in here, she was like, "Oh, it's a really huge avalanche." I'm like, no, they get bigger than that. But no, and she's not wrong. It's okay. Now let's see if we can do the weather report, lady. Over here, you see there's a lot of lighter colored rock and a few trees missing in the middle. They used to be there. A couple days ago, there were trees there. Anyway, that was huge. There were, and Helga's in the news. Her son-in-law is in the news.
Son-in-law recorded it.
We weren't open yet.
It's been uploaded. He's gonna be a famous journalist.
Well, it got me out of bed. At first, I heard it, and I thought, oh, they're putting rocks on the ore boats. Were quite earlier, not ore, but the rock that there's being mined here anyway.
Yeah,
I'm so used to thinking it's ore because where I come from, it's ore. But anyway, they were filling the boats, and it sounded like they were filling the boats. But then I realized as there's a few more explosive sounds, that's not the boat.
I was confused. I looked out of my window, and I was like, "Is this thunder or something?"
Oh, this was full-on rocks.
Like thunder. At least I cannot see the lightning.
No.
So
I keep getting caught here. Do you have this problem? I can do this. Too much stuff for my boobs. No, and then so that road got closed. It's not a major road anyway, but it meant that our CEO was suddenly homeless, so they had to actually go out and get him in a boat because he's coastal at least, and then drag him back. And then he spent the night in his house, which is this one right next to us. And then he went back yesterday. because the road was finally open by then. We had a helicopter here yesterday too, which had a
Oh yes.
few
Oh
tourists
my
confused.
God. Future is confused, and my
Mm.
throat was suffering because yeah,
Was it kicking
because
up?
the helicopter was flying right when I was doing in the middle of my tour, and I was like, so here is a sword, Vikings.
I think you scared Greta ran. Could you hear her okay? Oh, you got lungs. You
Oh,
could do
yeah.
it. Okay.
I mean, I was screaming on top of over that the noise of the helicopter.
Yeah.
So I literally, my throat was like, oh my God, at the end of that tour.
Well, we have people coming in. Well, that's just not quite the sound we were expecting to hear from a Viking village. And it's so nice and quiet here that you basically, with a few cars from the highway, it's not, you don't expect to hear that sound where in other parts of the country, no problem. But so then I explained to me, it's the geologist is here because they can't open the road. I mean, they can clear it. That's one thing, but they can't clear it safely unless they see that all the loose rock is gone.
Because it was also quite scary. There was a van like right under the thing, under the avalanche.
They decided that was a great place to park and sleep.
Yes. And
that part is called Smellu, whatever, which means crash.
Luckily, I mean, they are safe. They are alive. Nothing happened.
But
the van is absolutely smashed.
The van is smashed. Those rocks were bigger than cars. I mean, the ones I saw, and they were like not just popping down and trickle, trickle, trickle. It was like full on. They were going out this way.
Yeah.
They would bounce off.
Actually, today a couple came to the shop and they were like, "Oh, we parked here. Is that okay?" And I'm like, "No, move your van."
Oh, where were they parking?
Well, they parked by the river.
Yeah.
But if I think I know where they did it, it's
too far in.
It's too far in.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no.
Because then they were probably under near Shelf House or whatever. Yeah.
Nope. So I think they're okay. I think they moved the van somewhere else. I told them as far away from the walls as possible. Okay, far away. And I actually told them about the avalanche.
Oh yeah, and then they picked.
Yeah,
well,
they picked it. They got it when I said, yeah, there was a van crash 2 days ago.
I think they were from Czechoslovakia or something, but they spent the whole day in the village then, and they were feeling much better before they left anyway. But so I'm assuming things went well with their insurance company.
Yeah, good.
But yeah, we had an ambulance and a fire truck and everything coming out just to make sure they were okay. Although we already knew they were because they were standing right over there looking like this. But they were okay. So that was good, but little bit of a lesson learned. If there are a lot of loose rocks and don't have any moss on them, and the trees are all freshly knocked down, probably a good sign you don't want to park there, or tent there. Alicia's calling out Angela. I know I have to say hi to Angela, but she's not here, so she'll just have to read it and catch up later. More happy people about Angela. Robin said that if there was an ambulance when he was there too, it would love to see or hear one. It is so cool. It is like the god of thunder.
It is cool.
Maria is popping in just to say hi.
Hello,
Maria. Come. You can still come and do. I know she can't actually.
Yeah.
So we're still thinking about having a needle binding meet here in.
That would be so cool.
We need to do that, even if it's just 3 of us. We need to do it anyway. So far, it looks like Sweden won't be able to attend. But
Maria, you can come.
She can come.
You can come. I have so many Danish people here.
Yep.
You can come too.
She has to rework the budget, but I told her if she's got plenty of Vikings, she could talk to the person in charge about one of those. We could make it work for you. You could live off of breadcrumbs and stuff. It'll be fine.
Yes.
We have lots of free eggs. Oh, no, that is.
Is that? It might have been a tiny one.
It just sounds like a sprinkle of rocks. But it also sounds like somebody driving on gravel, but I don't see any gravel here. Oh, let's talk about Avalanche. No, today it was a little sprinkle of rocks. You could just see the dust where it hits. Like the rock hits and it's too small to see with your eye, but you can see the little poof of smoke coming up. Yesterday there was bigger rocks coming down, but it wasn't. No, that's definitely an avalanche.
Yeah, that's
same
falling.
spot.
It's falling.
You're gonna have to figure out how to zoom though, because I can't even see it with my own
Yeah.
eyes.
You cannot really see it. It's mostly you can hear it.
No, but the road is open, so I'm thinking the geologist didn't look hard enough.
Yeah. To be honest, if
I
I
can't
were,
even see the smoke coming up.
if I were those geologists, I would close that road for a while.
Well, that's the reason why the CEO was here so much during the lockdown, because it kept getting he kept getting snowed in there. Different kind of avalanche, same avalanche, but snow and ice instead. So there we go. What are you working on today, by the way?
Oh, well, actually, I'm not working on anything, but I did bring my Nalbinding, so I've just been a lazy woman.
So good, because we kind of threw you under the bus. So if you didn't have anything 2 weeks in a row, that would be very bad. And we're gonna hope Mia is doing well with her sweater. She just had to do like edging on it, a binding. But with the finger, I don't know how well that snow was at this finger. I don't know how well it's gonna work with her, because she cut her finger, so now she's flipping off everybody.
So tiny stitches.
Oh yeah, this we're gonna have to turn the camera for, so you get better light.
Well, now I've managed to do like, what, 1 centimeter on each side?
Holy crap!
It's going a bit slow. I
mean,
will...
that's my sweater's way over here, and the stitches are still bigger than yours, which are way over here. Look at how tiny.
Can you see it? Maybe if I turn it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! And you show me the needle you're tightening it to. That is a tapestry needle. You are insane.
I am.
And so what's it going to be? Because obviously that's going to take a while.
Well, I don't really want to say it yet because I don't know who's watching this. And it's a surprise. So
clearly it's for me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to save somebody there. No, but that's going to be, I don't know, but it's going to be cool. But if that has to grow much more than that, you are probably not going to be done until next year.
Yes, actually. I first thought, okay, the other bag took me like, I don't know, 2 weeks. No, maybe 1 week to make it. But also I have to say it was lockdown, so I had a lot of time to work
I'm
on
surprised you're still pumping out videos.
Yeah. Actually, this week I wanted to publish the one with the weaving of the leg wraps.
Yeah.
But let me put it this way, I might have not had enough time.
No, because you're working full time. I'm only working half.
Yeah. So it's gonna have to be next week.
That's okay. You did say that the work was starting soon, and that you might not be able to. There is another realistic factor you're gonna have to hit soon. As much as even Viking Valley is encouraging us to keep the same day and the same time, Fridays at 6 o'clock. In 10 days, my kids are going to be getting ready to go back to school, which means I will be going back and forth. I will still be here, woman. I just might not be here Monday through Thursday, but I will still be coming. But that means I would be getting here a little too late. Too many Fridays in a row. Yeah. But we could probably push it to maybe an hour later or the same time on Saturday. Yeah. So we would either do it at 6 o'clock on Saturday or 7 o'clock on Saturday, which is the same time, just either the same time on Saturday or 1 hour later. We don't know yet. We will work out the details.
We will work out the details and keep you posted.
We will keep you posted. We'll keep spamming like everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're having too much fun doing this and we need to do it.
It's actually a lot of fun.
I'm enjoying it. It gives me something to look forward to. Oh, cool. Poor Virginia. Oh, no. Did they do okay? Yeah, the people in the camp.
Yes.
And by the way, the parachuters in the previous episode, apparently that guy knew what he was doing and intentionally goes barefoot off the edge of the cliff and or the mountain, and tries to dip his toe into the big waterfall, which the amount of force coming out of that waterfall, just no wonder the guy got sent into a spiral, but apparently he's expecting that too. So I don't know if he actually got his foot in there, but
crazy people, and we think we are crazy.
Still sprinkling over there. You can hear like one
keep
rock
you posted
pound.
on the Avalanches too.
Well, it's got to be just loose bits or after. It kind of like can you have an aftershock?
Aftershock?
You know, like if you have an earthquake, you get aftershocks, like big earthquake. And then you get these little rumbles. Alicia knows all about this. She's from California. But I don't know. I've never been through an earthquake. Apparently we have them here, but they're so far down below that we don't know about it. But anyway, I noticed that since the bigger avalanche went 2 days ago, we've been getting little ones. So there you go.
So not safe.
Charlotte
Stay
says
away
she'd-
from the walls.
Charlotte says she'd buy our Viking juice.
Good. Thank you. You will get a nice oily coat on your needle.
Yes, we will shine that sucker. We can do one in Denmark via the internet, Maria says, as far as the conference
Ooh,
goes, because we could do
yes.
that actually.
That would be cool.
We would just
too.
put you. My mind, it's working. It's doing things.
Oy.
We will. Your mind is not, or are you just
No,
surprised my mind is working? Did you break
No.
your yarn?
Yes. Well, I didn't break my yarn. I didn't splice well enough, apparently.
Oh, so you got kind of cocky, did the splice, and you just decided to, instead of do this,
Yeah,
you do
pretty
this.
much. Well, I tend to do that a lot, actually. So I'm not surprised.
I've been getting better at not doing it with this one, but that's because it's the wool that I spun, and I don't want to. I'm getting good at it though, but now I need a spinning wheel because I'm getting to the point where the yarn that I've been spinning and scanning, I would buy that. Being as picky and as much of a yarn snob as I would buy it.
It's good.
I'm not getting it and liking it, but to sit there and do it with a hand spinner or Håndtegn in Norwegian anyway, it does take a lot longer and it's not very cost effective to do it. It's fine to do it in front of the tourists and have it, but to deal with the amount, not just cost effective, but the amount of wool that we have. Because I still have 2/3 of each of our sheep to go.
Oh, cool.
And I've done a lot, but we have like a lot of bags worth of sheep, or a lot of sheep's worth of wool that we haven't, that Mona's been doing some with anyway, but I haven't even touched that yet.
Yeah.
So if we want to, and I did notice that the fresh cut wool is 10 times easier to spin than the old wool, or the wool that's a year old. So I kind of want to cheat. Has anybody thrown a spinning wheel in the dig at Yelling or in Halden, by the way, in Sweden or Norway? Yeah,
They haven't. They should.
they should. It's so,
And it needs to be that's something that
So they
if
can
they
carbon date it?
date it, it's from Viking Age.
So there you go. Halden, Norway, which is on the border of Sweden in the south of Norway, anyway, the border in the Oslo Fjord. They are digging a Viking ship out. They found the keel of the boat and they are digging. And this started June 25th, if I remembered right. So this is where we need to find a spinning wheel, people.
Yes. We need to
Is there anything else we need to throw in there while we're at it?
Oh, loads of things. We need to find
A Makita bandsaw.
I don't know. Shoes with thick
Rubber
soles.
Yes.
With rubber soles. I don't know. Thick soles.
I'm having a Birkenstock week because my shoes have ripped a hole through the soles.
What else?
My
I don't
Viking
know.
shoes.
An iron.
An iron.
Yeah.
They did have an iron stone though.
Yeah.
That
but,
actually does work pretty well, though.
Let's be honest, it's not the most practical.
No, that's true. Okay, what do you guys want to find in there? Let's see. I need a Sven Larning or a co-conspirator. Julie Miners, I had one of those and then she went back. Does that sound familiar, Julie? She was spinning my wool for me. Or not spinning it, she was carding it, combing it. You can't card that wool. It's too, the hairs are too long, but you can, once you've combed it, you get some pieces that are just too short to comb really anymore or to spin. That is perfect for carding. I did actually take some of those, threw them in a drum carder. Yes, if you could throw a drum carder into the find, that would be
also
awesome.
very nice.
So I threw those short pieces in the drum carder and just kept them as big long sheets anyway, and then I felted those together. But so I have this cloth that I'm not sure what to do with. It's just felted wool. She'll volunteer as a tribute for next year.
Yeah.
Get yourself the Viking clothes sorted. How's your dress going, by the way? Julie's making a dress.
Yeah.
And then we will have her here.
Yay.
Lyra says, solid proof of nice embroidery. No more debate. Yes.
Yes.
But
yes,
we do
yes,
have
yes,
embroidery
yes,
at the Viking
yes.
Ship Museum in Oslo. So I do a lot of embroidery on myself. Oh my God, I'm not wearing embroidery
You're not
today.
wearing your
No, and
your
I'm actually wearing a tablet woven
embroidery
band, and I
dress.
never make a tablet woven. Oh, I have a new. We'll have to make that. I have to picture that one next week.
Yes, next week you need to see what she's embroidering. It's awesome.
So I have a yellow dress that I've been wearing for about 2 years now that has like a Viking ship and the story of my life. I never posted that. I have to do that. Anyway, and the story of my life in it in petroglyphs that I embroidered on there. So then I've got this new one that's the exact same material, everything. It's brown. Finished that. Need to decorate it. And I was thinking we could do the gods or something because, well, Frey has to be represented on my dress. You can look that up. Anyway, but while we're still trying to find symbols of the gods and trying to figure out what to put on there, I didn't want to do Viking ships. Already did that. Runes. If you do runes, it actually makes a pretty cool looking border. But then you want them historically accurate. So how do you make... Oh, I put your pesto sauce in your house. How do you make runes historically accurate? Because there's always a debate as to whether that was the correct rune or the wrong rune, or if it says what I want it to say. And do we translate this from English or Norwegian or what? So I got a book out of the shop that had the runes on it. And I looked up some different things that were written in runes, because then we know this is not only historically accurate, it was found somewhere written in this way. So if there is a spelling error, they did it in the original times. So it says... Smidr had sex with Vigdis of Snedelbund or whatever. Another one is I loved Ingeborg in Stavanger, and I must visit this mead house more often. These are things I'm embroidering on my dress. Although I did notice they're medieval in medieval times, so it's like about 1200, 1300 when they came out. So I'll have to put something a little bit more up here that is actually more age appropriate, or age appropriate, meaning Viking age appropriate.
Yes, yes.
We're way past.
Do you know which house you're staying in?
I think you're staying in that house right there.
Yeah, that one.
Perfect. Did you blacksmith something? Show us. We're on overtime anyway, but show us what you did.
Tripod.
This is Mr. Iceland.
He's becoming a good apprentice.
He's-
Good Viking.
this is the blacksmith's apprentice. Notice he doesn't have a sweater.
Yes, yes.
That is
Do
cool,
we
the
need
tripod.
do we need a blacksmith sweater for him too?
Yeah, you're working on that one, honey. You'll have to have natural colors, no dyes. That looks really cool, though.
Ringer, and this is for the diner.
Yeah, look
Wonder
at
for the-
that.
oh, what did you make for the diner? Let's see.
It's like
It's
Hooks.
card
Hold-
holders.
yeah. We'll see. So it goes on the table like this, and the card just
Oh,
slides
it goes like that.
Yeah.
On the ah.
like for the display or something like that.
Yeah, but we're about done. Did you want to come and say hi? Are you having a live stream? Am I interrupting? Yeah, that would be my kid. Am I annoying you? Yeah. Well, we're actually gonna finish. Do you want to say hi, anything before we go?
Are you sure you're not annoyed?
We have more. You want to say hi too? We've got more Vikings here too.
I have one thing to
Hey,
say.
it's here. Woohoo!
One
Yep.
thing to say. You are getting old.
It's the gray.
Yes.
I was hoping if I stood in the shade, people would just think that was lighting.
No. No, you failed. That's some good lighting then.
What about your hair then? Because that's very well lit.
Dun, dun.
Okay, thank you for playing with us. We're going to
Bye.
leave. Remember to thumbs up because I only
No,
see 7 of them
bye.
there. We can do better, people. And then check everybody out. Of course, it's lighting. See, Robin agree. And then check out everybody on Instagram. I wrote the links up above, and you can see more about they're doing the Nettle project, everything. What we're gonna do next week, we don't even know. Mona's not
You only
here.
have 20 people watching?
Oh, I had more than that
Oh.
earlier.
That sucks.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Ow.
Haha.